Writing became a way to a new life.
It certainly did. What I remember when I started to write was how I couldn't wait to get up in the morning to get to my characters. And I just went from book to book to book because it gave me my life again. It gave me my inner life, that connection that I had lost. It's all much, much harder for me now.
Much harder?
Much harder. You know, nobody knew who I was. I just sat there. I had little kids. I worked. I was very focused. I worked when they were at school. I've lost that focus because my life is very exciting and there's a lot going on all the time and there are a lot of projects. And I love that. I love the excitement of it. But for writing, it isn't good. It isn't good. I have to lock myself up and say, I am going to start writing a book.
You read a very funny letter at the Book Awards. Someone asked you to send, what was it, the facts of life?
Please send me the facts of life in number order.
In number order.
I love that, yes. But, I'm still trying to figure that out. What is the number order?
Do you feel some special responsibility? I mean, if kids are asking you to send them the facts of life, they're looking to you for some things that maybe they're not getting elsewhere.
I feel totally responsible to them when they write to me. When I'm writing a book, you can't think about your audience. You're going to be in big trouble if you think about it. You've got to write from deep inside. You've got to write, I think, as truthfully, as honestly as you can. I mean, that was always my feeling.
For some, Judy Blume has gone too far. Her books have faced restrictions or outright bans in some school districts after complaints from parents. The American Library Association says Blume is the second most censored author of the past 15 years.
Well, I think there are parents who don't feel comfortable talking to their kids about puberty or sexuality, anything to do with sexuality. I used to get letters that said, you told my son about puberty, and I wanted to be the one to tell him. Well, his son was 12. What was he waiting for? You know, you can't wait for that moment. You have to be able to talk to them and answer their questions. I mean, I certainly think that children have a right to read widely, and that to restrict the books that they have access to is ridiculous, because you're sending the kids a message. There's something in these books we don't want you to know about. There's something in these books we don't want to talk to you about.
I'll bet when you go to book signings now, you have mothers along with their children, and the mothers read your books.
Yes, I do, and I tell those mothers, don't tell them you read these books, because then they won't want to. Let them find them on their own.
There's a letter you read at the Book Foundation Award from one of your readers that sort of expresses some of this relationship that you have with them. Could you read that for us?
I love that letter, yes. See what I did with it. Dear Judy, my mom never talks about the things young girls think most about. She doesn't know how I feel. I don't know where I stand in the world. I don't know who I am. That's why I read, to find myself. Elizabeth, age 13. And Elizabeth is the reason that I keep writing.
Well, Judy Blume, again, congratulations and thank you.
Thank you so much for having me here. Thank you.